It's been 9 days of the Bonn climate talks here in Germany, and so far the agenda has still not been adopted. And at the beginning, delegates had agreed on setting aside the issues that were contentious and then proceeding with the other issues that were not in contention, and then circling back to the issues that are contentious. And today, the development today is that the team that is negotiating on the agriculture agenda item has said that there has been no adoption of its text. A text had been drafted, or the draft decisions for the agriculture team, but this text has not been adopted. So the talks on the agriculture agenda item have collapsed. So I did have a chat with the team that negotiates for agriculture on behalf of Africa to find out what went wrong, what are the issues in contention, and this is how that discussion went.
No more workshops. We want implementation. We have had workshops since 2013, and therefore we must do things differently. And unfortunately, the way the negotiations were moving, they were moving that we agree on the new topics, and then launch the online portal, which doesn't enhance implementation, and then the synthesis reports. Whereas as far as we're concerned, Africa and generally G77, a large part of the G77 was that, look here, we have this Sharm el-Sheikh joint work. It is intended for implementation. Who is going to facilitate this implementation? We need a coordination group, whatever you want to call it, that will engage with the relevant constituted bodies, including the financial institutions, so that we are able to prioritize and have agriculture funded. And so it's on that basis that we were not able to accept that we move with the other work stream before we agree on the coordination.
So the AGN remains hopeful that this meeting will adopt the agenda, and the COP27 presidency has been called in to try and resolve the situation. Earlier this afternoon, there was a crisis meeting that was held to try and resolve the situation, and they're still hopeful that before this meeting closes officially tomorrow, the agenda will still be adopted. But the AGN is concerned that waiting until the very last minute in order to adopt the agenda sets a very bad precedent, because it means in future parties could just hold up the discussions and try to hold the agenda hostage until the very last minute. But if this meeting ends without the agenda being adopted, then it means that all the unresolved work will have to be deferred to COP27, to COP28, and then the two agendas will have to run concurrently, the agenda of the Bonn and the agenda of the COP28. And then that means that all the work that is left unresolved will have to be crammed into that first week of the COP before the political session in the second week, where the ministers come in, begins. But I'm still here until the end, and we're waiting to see if finally there will be white smoke.